Hello, hope you're well. It's Friday the 10th of March and I'm going to quickly do a quick vegan food review on items that I've tried recently. Just to give the scores out of 10 as I normally do. I'm going to go from there. So first one, I picked these from Asda. Asda, yes, and I think they were about £2. I did do the short video, might have been £2.25, it was no more than that. Dandies, someone recommended Dandies. I've had them before, must have had them from Asda, came across them again. I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10 and leave it. I'm thinking of maybe doing a marshmallow, they call them mallows, don't they? So maybe do a mallow review, eh? See, maybe do them in hot chocolate, maybe do them as they are. Maybe get my daughter and son-in-law involved, who knows? So 9 out of 10 for the Dandies. I had the Plant Chef meat beef style pieces again. I love them. I know it's processed, not the best for you, and but as a beef alternative, they're out there. So I'm going to give them 8.5 out of 10. When I was in Asda, I picked up the Royal Yorkshire Pudding. The Royal Yorkshire Pudding Company Vegan Toad and Yo. One criticism and one criticism only 2 sausages. I had it with a pile of veg. I did it in a short video, and some vegan marigold gravy. It was lovely. Can you give that 8 out of 10? It was really good. A bit on the expense. I think it was £2.50. But it was from Asda, definitely. Wicked Kitchen spinach, garlic, and wild garlic ravioli. I've had it before. I wasn't a massive fan. I had it today with. I didn't do a short video on it. I had this with the remainder of my homemade pasta sauce, the tomato sauce I made with the funky pasta shells, and I actually did it really well. So I'm going to give them 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. I think they're £2.50. They are from Tesco's. Right. Wicked Kitchen Big Bros Enchiladas. Didn't enjoy them. Didn't like them. Wicked Kitchen 8's the yin and the yang. But the trouble is I get the yin and the yang. So I'm going to give them 4 out of 10. Weren't worth the £3.50. I had some Tesco Plant Chef breaded nuggets. Great. They've got it. They're £2.15 for 16. So they are good value for money still for a source of protein. Where'd you get your protein from? Yeah. It's the age-old vegan argument, isn't it? And you go, well, gorillas eat. When's the last time you saw a gorilla at a steak? You know what I mean? But no, they are good. Waffling on. I usually have them with rice and some like a sweet chili sauce. They're good. At £2.15, you can't grumble. My gripe is my Tesco doesn't have them in the freezer very often. So I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. Plant menu. Can't remember where this is from. No chicken chip shop style curry. Wasn't that great. It wasn't memorable. I can't remember it. I had it a week or two ago. I'm sure I didn't do a short on it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 because it's vegan. Orkney thick oatcakes from Stockings. I regularly buy these. They're a 9 out of 10 just for what they are. I mean, they're a bit salty, yes, but they hit the spot when I need it. And try them with some Biscoff. If you want to go, and I usually put mixed seeds. I usually put a thin spread of Biscoff off and then put some mixed seeds on, like Omega seeds. So they do a trick. So 9 out of 10 for those. Treating myself to some Tesco ginger nuts. They are vegan. Suitable for vegans. It says there, somewhere there. 7.5 out of 10. Not bad. I picked up these apple slices. They were £3.50 for a 500 gram bag. They didn't last that long. About a week and a bit, I think. Just over a week from when I opened them. I won't be buying them again. I might buy them again once not. 6 out of 10. Just thought I'd try it. You know, the things I do for you guys, eh? Try the soaring. Now, the one thing I will say about the slice, I pick it up, as you know, I pick most things that when they're reduced down on offer, on sale, whatever. And the soaring slice, the one thing, the credit I will give the slices is it's pre-sliced. Trouble is, it still sticks together and it's not completely sliced all the way through, but it's better than a job I can do. So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Deli Kitchen Greek style flatbreads. These were on offer at Tesco's the other week, so I picked these up 4 of them. Not bad. Toast. I do the toaster mode and the air fryer, Adam. Not bad. I used them with a dip. They did the job. 6.5 out of 10. Bit of an expensive luxury, really. So 6.5 out of 10. Tesco chia seeds. Now, chia seeds are chia seeds. They've gone up so much. I haven't been into Aldi and I need to because they do a big bag in Aldi for a fraction of the cost. The problem you get with these chia seeds is the pure cost. I love to put these I put them on top of you and then mix them in, and they swell just a very little bit if you leave them long enough, which I don't always do. But a good staple. I always got some in the cupboard. I've got another bag on the go. 8 out of 10. A staple. I'm going to get this wrong. Extra special sea salt and rosemary tomato focaccia. I had that with my pasta dish the other day. I think it was $2.25. It was $2.25. It's got the price on the back there, so I'm not lying. From Asda in the bakery. It was really nice. I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. I picked up and I put these in the pasta dish, but you wouldn't have seen it. And I also did them in. Right, let's talk about them first. Tesco's Finest exotic mushroom selection. They are expensive. I mean, 220 grams, and they charge you something like $2.50. But I like the look of them. I did them in the pasta dish. I've got some in the freezer in the sauce. I made that. I put them in the tomato sauce. I cooked a load of that, and I did them in baps as well. They were nice. Probably the best mushrooms I've had in a long, long time. So I don't get a chance to go to like the vegan food markets where they sell them. Like the nearest one to me, good, is Stroud. Stop waffling. I'm going to give them 8 out of 10 because they did the job. These deliciously vegan, no steak and gravy slices. This must be the Asda range. I think they were £2 for 2. Compared to Greggs, like the nearest you get is the sausage, bean and cheese, Matt. But 2 for £2. I cooked them in the air fryer. My fault on that. Did them, you tip them over halfway. I did them a little bit longer than I needed to, but they were great. 8.5 out of 10. Much cheaper than going to a Greggs if you've got 5 minutes for the oven. Worth the investment. Well done, Asda. You've had a couple of good items there, didn't you? They're Beyond Meat, Beyond Burger, plant-based. Lots of protein in there. Where'd you get your protein from, eh? They're great. They were on offer again for 2 for £3. Still an expensive thing to have, but 2 for £3, not too bad. I've started, what I've done now to cut down on the bread is I do a double. I'm a greedy bugger. Even with I have a double burger with some cheese in the middle. 9 out of 10 because they are, I mean, I still haven't done my research on this, so I'm not going to say too much. The Viva Era plant steaks. For those of you that commented on my short where I did a baguette, well, it's a French stick, with steak and cheese. I used Cathedral City vegan cheese, and I used these steaks. They were phenomenal. I only used one steak in the baguettes, and then I used the other one the following day. They're great. 9 out of 10. I've given them a score recently, but they're a solid 9 out of 10. And if they're on offer, pick them up particularly. Okay, they're a great item. Jane Goodfella. There you go. Berry strudel from Tesco's. Yes, it went up in price late last year. It's quite calorific, to be honest. A sixth of it is 200. Like, I'll have a sixth of it. It's 220. That's a lot of calories, but you know what? With the Alpro custard, it's an indulgent treat. Just try and eat. Don't eat more than half in one go. Don't listen to me. What I usually do is I do a video, and then I'll eat it, and then I'll go and have the other half. Shameful. The berry strudel, 8.5 out of 10. I picked this up from, what was it? Croston Press Ginger Beer. I picked it up. Now, and then I realised I do them in the food bank, which I pay the going rates because I don't need the food bank, but try to support. It's a nice drink. 7.5 out of 10. I don't buy pops. I don't buy Coke. If I had Coke, it would go in Jack Daniels, and I haven't had Jack Daniels in a long time. So, you know, that's the reason to. TikTok teas, Bounce. They're slightly more expensive, but they do the job. 7 out of 10. Never smart loaf there, which just shows how organised I am. Tesco Rich Tea Biscuits. Used to be 40p, now 50p. It's a bit of a increase in price, isn't it? But the animals at Fars love these as well as I do. So, and Peggy likes them too. Let's not lie. So I'm going to give these 8.5 out of 10. 9 out of 10 because Marshmallow and Oats, I look forward to theirs when I go and see them in April. Don't forget, check Fars out. They're a farm animal rescue sanctuary, and they've got their big open weekend in Easter Sunday, Bank Holiday Monday. So please check them out, Fars, F-A-R-S. base just outside Stratford-upon-Avon. Thank you. Tesco Kung Po cooking sauce. It's a really nice sauce. I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10. Possibly might go up to a 9 out of 10. On comparison with the sweet and sour soon, really good. I let it build up a bit, but nearly at the end. Linda McCartney, 10 vegetarian sausage rolls. I picked them up, they were on offer, they lasted quite a while. I'm not the biggest fan, but I understand why people use these. They're clearly marked vegan, and she's an original. You know what I mean? You can't, no longer with us obviously, but she was the original founder, wasn't she? So on that basis, I've got to give them 8 out of 10. But flavour wise, they're not my favourite, but she does do, they do some good stuff, so let's put it that way. Right. This isn't streaky bacon. Was great. If you want a streaky bacon alternative, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. And I'm just going to leave that there. This isn't bacon, 9 out of 10. Tesco's own brand hummus. Got a thing for hummus at the moment. Like it with the Dorito. Really good. 9 out of 10. Amazing what you can do with chickpeas, isn't it? I did this Cajun quinoa. Because people used to take the mick when I used to say quinoa. Because, yeah, it's quinoa, isn't it? Cajun quinoa. And I had it with something the other day. For some reason, in the microwave, it was really watery. And that kind of put me off a bit. Maybe it died. But, so it was a bit watery. And I understand manufacturing processes and all that, so I don't know. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. But no more because it's watery. Oh, the Iggy spinach and roasted tomato vegan quiche. I've bought a couple of these at £4.70. And that is a massive, massive flamboyant luxury as far as I'm concerned. But it's probably the best thing. Come the summer, damn it. I'm going to be buying it regular, aren't I? So it's got to be a 9.5 out of 10. Keep it real, 9.5 out of 10. The best vegan cheese, I know, and again, the originals out there, they all need big shout out, but taste-wise, this is a game changer taste-wise. That's the grated. 9.5 out of 10. I did a Greek night, and I didn't have it. Doesn't look the most apparent, but it was for healthy, good for you sort of thing. So I had stuffed vine leaves. And I picked these up from Sainsbury's. Yeah, Sainsbury's, they were on offer end of last year. And they were good. The spice, 8 out of 10 for the stuffed vine leaves with rice and herbs. And it was quite nice. But at the same time, I picked up these peppers. Oh, sorry, bear with me. Amateur hour. Hey! Peppers, I didn't enjoy them that much. So 6 out of 10. Healthy, good for you, but, you know. Antipasti roasted aubergine meze. Again, picked it all up on offer. This was great. This with toasted flatbread sliced up and dished as a dip. Or with tortilla chips. Fantastic. Brilliant. Loved it. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. I picked these up. Odyssey baked gigantes beans, basically flamboyant beans, Greek style. Have them cold. They were all right, but fancy jar. You know, that's what I'm going to say on it. Really, I'm going to give them overpriced beans. I'm going to give them 7 out of 10. They did just my expectations against what it was. You know, it's not, but maybe my expectations were unfair. And finally, I'm just double checking. I went for the Stockwell's tortilla chips, and do you know what? For the price, they were absolutely great. So 9 out of 10. Yeah, there were a few broken ones, but that's not down to them necessarily. And they're half the price of the Tesco brand, where you have like the slightly sorted. So I'm going to give them 9 out of 10. I will be buying them from now on. Every penny you can save will outrun it, so that's it. 9 out of 10. And that is it. Just a second. I need a sip of tea. It goes cold. That is my up-to-date vegan food shop. And thanks if you got this far, I really do appreciate it. Please, if you've got any ideas of projects, I'm about to do my biggest one very, very soon. I mean, so soon you can almost touch it. It starts today, so some stage today. So that'll be a video separately. If you've got any ideas, please give them to me. If it's food, like I said about the marshmallows, I should do a review. I don't know. It could be coffees, it could be milks, it could be all sorts. I can't try oat milk. I can't try oat milk. I can't try any nut-based milks because I'm allergic. So just bear that in mind when you say, "Can you do an amendment against these on that review?" Because that will kill me. But you know, the viewer wants what the viewer wants, I suppose. Why to use an EpiPen the right way? No, it's all seriousness. If you've got anything you think I could do, suggestions would be greatly appreciated. If you've got this far, as I always say, that now please give it a thumbs up. If something you can get used to, a subscription would be phenomenal. We are so close. 930 now. Just need to get the watch hours up, which is why, I mean, this is going on a bit, but if you've got this far, you've really helped with the watch hours, and I really do appreciate it. And so the files when we get there, which I'll explain again more later on. And as I keep pointing out, the files open day is on Easter weekend. So it's the Easter Sunday, Bank Holiday Monday. And if you go there, I'll be there cooking at the burgers. Hopefully, if they let me on the bar, if they let me on the barbecue again, you never know. They might ban me from it. So I'll just go in and shop like everyone else. And support in other ways if they won't let me. But then again, I can go and see Marshmallow and Oats. Yep, so thanks for watching. If you've got this far, please switch off now because, yeah, I got nothing else to say on this one. And, you know, I'm going to, the great waffler and never know when to end. And while you're there, what do you think about, should I put this bad boy on? I mean, times are hard, and maybe I should have this lit up in the background. Maybe I should get a funky light. I do not know. Any suggestions about anything to do with YouTube? Please, go ahead. You've got this far. You've earned the right after 16.5 minutes. Thanks again for watching. Please take care, stay safe. Until the next one, for now, bye.